What's up, y'all? Doing a elemental reading for the sign of air, for the air sign. And so far, we got, let's deal with these majors right quick. We got the Hangman in reverse. We got the Emperor, and that's it. So, you know, the Hangman is Pisces, and the Emperor is Aries. So we got the Ten of Pentacles on deck. The Ten of Pentacles is Virgo, and that would be Mercury. We got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles would be Virgo and Leo. We got the Two of Cups on deck, and the Two of Cups is Cancer, and that would be Venus. We got the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is Aries, and that would be Sun. And we got the Queen of Cups out here. Queen of Cups is Gemini and Cancer. We got the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is the first deacon of Scorpio, and that would be Mars. And we got the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Pentacles out here, and that would be Virgo and Venus. So the way it looks, and I can just see this just clear and plain, like, man, look like somebody probably a bit too late. So just to cap it on off anyway, we got the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is dealing with generational wealth, legacy, family, inheritance, something that was worked upon before you got here, either through your earthly ancestors, could even be gifting from, cosmic ancestors, or I would just say the Most High. It could be something spiritually endowed to you, that you're supposed to work in the earth. You know what I'm saying? So clarifying that, we got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is who's holding the bag. Real talk. Got the Queen of Pentacles holding this family bag here. And next we got, with the Queen of Pentacles, first off, if you're not hip, she is very intuitive and very, loving and genuine and kind, and could also be a male. Don't have to necessarily be a female just because of the representation of the card. This is tarot, and in tarot, you're talking about energy, or inner chi, right? So next we got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is all about, the Knight of Pentacles, first off, is the slowest moving knight, and he's slow, or she can be slow because of their tact, the way they handle things, the way they set out to be, exact and right and definitive in their actions and their duties and their functions. You know what I'm saying? So the Knight of Pentacles is that type of individual that's going to dot all their I's and cross all their T's, and get things lined up in a favorable fashion. But it's looking like from this articulacism that the Knight of Pentacles, this one here in particular anyway, the exactness that this Knight of Pentacles was choosing to have, and the whole thing of it too, with this gift, with this invitation that they bring, this message or whatever, behind it could be something where there was some sadness, there was some depression, there was some loss. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it. Maybe this individual is sad about something that happened in the past, or something that recently happened, but nevertheless, with the Five of Cups, you got the Three Cups spilt, and behind this saddened individual, you got the Two of Cups. So this individual here, the way the card plays out, they're not paying attention to the Two Cups and behind them. They more focused on what was lost, So if this was a third party situation, they really wasn't focused on the other person, the person that they may have left out or had the third party on. They wasn't really too much focused on them. They focused on the cups that spilled. You know what I'm saying? When you big bad and having at it and having your fun, you ain't too much, sweating the small things. You know what I'm saying? Like small things to a giant. You don't care. It's minuscule. It really don't matter. So, but it looks like somebody might have had a change of heart, because we got the Two of Cups over here, and it's like they might have finally got their head out they behind, and now you see these Two of Cups appearing over here on this other side. So Clarifying that Two of Cups, though, we got the Hangman in reverse. You know, upright, this is an individual who's just kind of hanging around, dilly-dallying, you know, not too much worried about doing anything. You know, though they enlightened, though they do know what they should be doing, they not doing it. You know what I'm saying? They may have, that reason may be because like these Three of Cups here, these three cups, might have been too busy being preoccupied, you know, having fun. You know what I'm saying? So now in the reverse, some kind of way things that became very important. Now things that became, you know, where this individual needs to spring into action. You know what I'm saying? So the way it's playing out now, you know, if you could just imagine this individual being up and going off this pole, that would be very well so. They ready to, you know, they ready to get busy and get gone, you know, get in the wind or get little, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So the Three of Wands, though, you know, being in the reverse, you know, this is the first off in the upright. It's like the description of, you know, knowing what you got coming, knowing what type of work that you can put in to be receiving something or expecting something. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on the delivery, you know, and in the reverse, it's like that time that played out and you ain't got nothing coming. You know what I'm saying? So this individual here looks like they didn't lost out on a great piece of wealth, inheritance, whether by family, um, you know, association with family, generational, you know what I'm saying? Some type of a great wealth has been lost. And it's also too, like, you know, because this individual may have not paid attention to what was needed to be paid attention to. You know, when you're dealing with Ten of Pentacles and it involves more than one person, everybody is subject to take a loss in some type of way. So even though this person may have took too long, you know, because of the third party situation, trying to make up their mind who they was going to be with or whatever the case was going on with them, and taking a sweet time, you know, to make a move. Not only did they lose out on the old Ten of Pentacles, but they caused the other person to become Nine of Pentacles, which ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? If you got to take a loss, I'd rather take a loss from 10 to 9. At least you still holding it down. You know what I'm saying? So the greatest loss I would say is on this other individual who neglected to see this for what it really was, you know? So real slick and quick, air signs, that's what it is. That's what it ain't. And that's what it's going to be. So, you know, to whoever this is, maybe they can talk, or maybe possibly, I don't know, maybe have some type of, you know, hope in reuniting or at least clearing the air or something. I don't know. You know, whoever situation this is, you can just, like, you know, say something or whatever. But you know, this ain't everybody's situation. This ain't for everybody. And, you know, on that same note, this is a general collective reading for, you know, all the air signs. So take it how it fit, you know, and if the shoe fit, lace it up straight up. All right. So we're gonna move right along. We're gonna get to the next sign, which will be Earth. We'll do the Earth signs next. So we're gonna see what's popping with the Earth signs, see what we got in the etheric realm coming out, being spoken upon, being you know, here to enlighten us and give us that clarity that we need from the situations and different things that we may have been dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Some of us check like the tarot news. Some of us check the tarot news just to see like what's happening, you know, what's going on. If you can, you know, kind of figure what's up, you know, with your situation, or just to gain a little bit of insight, clarity, or confirmation, you know, because you should be somewhat in tune. You should be somewhat tapped into the universe to, you know, be able to range and gauge, you know, for yourself. So, and if you not work on it, you know what I'm saying? Meditate, you know, try to eat, you know, food that won't restrict your vibration, that'll help you, you know, connect to the ethers in a special way, you know. And don't forget that divine communication, you know, with the source itself, you know. So all that's necessary, much necessary, much needed for one to be able to, you know, prosper and get somewhere. You know, you're gonna have to put some work in. And when I say work, I'm talking spiritual work, you know. That's how it works. That's how things play out. Right? So, earth signs, let's see what it is. 2 more shuffles. And we're gonna break it down, see what we got. Well, hold up, y'all. Let me check. See what's going on here right quick. All right, okay. So we on the earth signs right now. And let's deal with the majors right off the rip. We got the Magician, and we got Justice, and we got the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so the Lovers is Gemini. Yeah, the Lovers is Gemini, and this would be Mercury energy, air, right? Then we got Virgo, the Magician, my bad. We got the Magician, which is Virgo, and well, it could be Gemini too. So, and that's Mercury energy as well. So, got Justice, bottom of the deck, and that would be Libra, and that's Pluto, right? Okay, so 4 cups. We got the 4 cups, and the 4 cups is dealing. Excuse me. The 4 cups is Cancer. That would be Moon energy. We got the Ace of Pentacles, which would be Capricorn towards Virgo. We got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is Pisces and Aries. We have the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords is that Aquarius. Yeah, that's Aquarius. 5 of Swords is Aquarius, and that would be Venus. Okay, we got the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles is Virgo. That would be Sun. We got the 5 of Wands in the reverse, and the 5 of Wands is Leo, and that would be Saturn. And we got let's see, I did the majors already. So right off the top with it, y'all, we got the 4 cups, and the 4 cups is somebody just sitting there pouting with their lip stuck out, pissed off, mad, sad, what have you. And you know, they focusing on the 3 cups at the bottom of the hill. They're not really paying attention to you know, what's in front of them, or from a past tense, they're not paying attention to what you know, what they had or what was there in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So they just really, really only focused on these three cups. So they either choosing to miss out on something that was really for them, or they just not interested. And the reason they probably not interested, because we got the five of swords in the reverse, you know, come out in the reverse. But in the upright, it's like, um, you know, confusion, chaos, drama, you know, trying to get over on somebody, you know, trying to, you know, point out somebody else's weaknesses, or, you know, just to show them out, you know. So in the reverse, though, it's like putting an end to it, you know, like you don't want to be bothered with none of that. You know, you don't want to partake in that type of activity, you know, but this probably could have been the reason why that individual wasn't paying attention, male or female, you know, because it ain't no gender in tarot, you know, it's all energy. So next to that, we got the Ace of Pentacles, and this is breaking down really just like the air sign reading. You know, it's like somebody that lost out on a big gift, a big old monetary gift, something that's you know, gifted to you, you know, through the universe, through the Almighty. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't paying attention. You know, some kind of way they lost out. You know, it's not available to that individual no more. And you know, in the upright, when you're dealing with this Ace of Pentacles, you got to understand that this is a gift that you're endowed with, spiritually speaking, that, you know, transfers into the 3D through different ways. You know, it could come through people you meet, opportunities, you know, things that rise, things that surface, you know, in your life. Could be something that you've been working on, building up, you know what I'm saying? But the main requirement, you know, the main thing that's attached to this is being on your path, being on your divine destination, you know, because you got this pathway here through this arch. And what this really is like a portal. You know, this is like a portal of, you could say, transformation. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing what you're supposed to do, the way you're supposed to do it, where you're supposed to be, you go through there, bam, there you go. You know, universe gift you what you need to make your dreams happen. You know, but in the reverse, it's like somebody was asleep to the beat. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't with it. They was, you know, they was working on something else. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, all hope ain't lost. Instead of things being a little bit easier, you know what I'm saying? Just got to put the work in, you know, just got to work at it now, you know, instead of having things be the easy way or a little bit easier, you know what I'm saying? Instead of it being that way, you got to go the hard way, you know, and this ain't necessarily hard, but if you have an opportunity or a chance to have something come to you in a lighter fashion that don't take so much sweat from your eyebrow, you know what I'm saying, off your forehead, then to me, I would say, and it's just my opinion, you know, everybody got their own free will, and this ain't no, I'm not no tyrant or nothing, but you know, you got your own free choice to do what you want. So if you chose through your own activity to miss a particular something that was for you, for, you know, whatever reason, and, you know, now you may have to just simply work, you know, at what you was already doing, then I guess, you know, I guess that's cool too, you know, either way, right? So we got the Knight of Cups next. And this Knight of Cups, you know what too, it could also be that since this individual know they lost this particular gift or this endowment from the universe, they may know that they got to put the work in to come back towards you or to move forward, period. So, and this is, I would, you know, off the top, I would say this is some type of, could be some type of romantic thing. It also could be some type of, maybe an employment situation, you know, could be employment where it's some type of job or even business endeavor. You know, these cards, you know, they can play out that way too. So take it for what it's worth, you know, however it fits you. You know, you may not even be romantically involved with anybody. This could be playing out through your work, you know what I'm saying, through your job or whatever. You know, you can have a bunch of haters on the job, you know, clowning and starting stuff, you know, all trying to be in your business or whatever, you know. But the Knight of Cups here, the Knight of Cups is about, you know, this is another messenger, you know, coming in, offering something, offering a token of friendship or love or some type of opportunity. And you got to be careful with the Knight of Cups because he kind of slick, you know, he or she, you know, they can be kind of slick, you know, they come in with their Gale manners and, you know, with the shiny suit of armor, you know, you see the horse all prettied up, you know, and they come in talking slick, looking good, smelling good, and you know, if you ain't got your faculties about you, you could get swept up off your feet, you know, real talk. If that's what you're looking for, you know, I say you can only be swept if you don't, if you you know, if you want to be, you know, but I would focus on you know, dealing with this type of individual, you know, pay attention to more of what they say. Not, I'm sorry, pay attention to more of what they do and not so much as what they say, you know, because you can talk a whole gang of slickness, you know, you can be slick as a can of oil, but at the end of the day, you got to be able to produce what you say. And if you can't, then you phony and you fake, you know, it's just as simple as that. And we all know that, we all have been there and then seen that, probably didn't experience that too. But this Knight of Cups here, they just real slick. You know, they coming in to subdue you with their words, maybe get something about you, you know, some coinage, right? Or some skin or something, you know, trying to get up on that booty, you know what I'm saying? They had something. And because they thinking about coming in, it might have been a time where they was conflicted because we got the Five of Wands in reverse. So in the upright, you know, this is like conflict. This is like, you know, drama and fighting and arguing. You know, this could be external where it's dealing with other people, just like this Five of Swords. Could be, you know, something where you was dealing with other people, but it also could be internal. You know, a person could be conflicted within their own mind about even making this offer. You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah, it could be just like that. You know what I'm saying? So with this Knight of Cups being clarified by the Five of Wands, I would say for this individual to make this move, you know, toward whoever, it could be a lot of rumors and gossip associated with it. You know, if it's a job situation, it could be a lot of rumors and gossip. It could be somebody just simply, you know, going through it with other people, right? Or this person could be just, you know, tripping on their own, you know, on their own state of mind about how this whole situation played out anyway, you know. So, you know, we do have justice on the bottom of the deck, and you know, this could be playing out because it's supposed to play out because we got justice right here. You know, apparently this is going exactly the way it's supposed to be because somebody was maybe stagnant in moving forward and kept up a lot of crap, you know. Now they realize that they lost, you know, somewhat of a gift, you know, somewhat of, you know, like if it was a job, you know, they done lost out on a promotion, you know, and they back at the desk, stuck at the desk doing the same work they was doing at first, you know, or it could have been even a romantic interest or family situation with money, you know what I'm saying? Because we got the Pinnacle there, you know, Pentacles is earth, and, you know, they can relate to things that are earthly, you know, goods, merchandise, things, you know, and the way you even connect with your people, you know, it could be something tangible through family members too, you know. But it looked like this Knight of Cups though is headed toward these lovers that's in reverse, you know, and that's well to see. But maybe um maybe they trying to come at them, you know, maybe the Knight of Cups is trying to come at this lovers, the lovers. It could be one of them, you know what I'm saying? The Knight of Cups could actually represent one of the lovers, or this Knight of Cups could know of a particular love situation going on that don't include them. And this is how they seeing it. They seeing it as no, you know what I'm saying? How dare you be with somebody else or whatever, you know, it could be that way too. And it don't necessarily have to be like as it is associated with a particular person, it could be something that's favorable for them, but because this Knight of Cups has been through his own mess and know his role in this, he may look at this situation in this fashion right here. You know, this may not be truly what it is. This may be just how they looking at it. That's one way of describing this. You know, one way I'm feeling it. You know, but the Knight of Cups, though, you know, nevertheless, they on their way. You know, they want to holler. They want to see what can be done. You know, if they can take you from somebody else, or if they can get you to see them in a, you know, as an upright person, to be in a lover's type connection. You know, old school speaking, this could be, you know, this is what they call the choice, and this could be somebody choosing they self as well. Don't necessarily have to be a love situation, but a person could, you know, be choosing they self. They could be choosing a particular, let's see, they could be choosing a particular occupation. They could be choosing a particular subject in college. You know what I'm saying? School. You know, they could be choosing something that's important to them, that they love, that they care about, that's near and dear to them. Right? Don't necessarily have to be a romantic interest, even though that's what's represented. But you know, that's the backside of, you know, some of the interpretations that go with the Lover's card. But in this event, it's in the reverse. So somebody may be out of time. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I say this. The air sign reading. Somebody might be out of time, and it's probably too late, or it's just something that they can't do, something they can't fix, something they can't control. And now clarifying the Lovers in reverse, we got the Magician in reverse. So, you know, the Magician upright is well able, you know, to manifest whatever it is that they desire, because they got the tools. You know, they got the pentacle, they got the cup, you know, they got the sword, right? They got the wand. And not only that, and most importantly, they got their mind focused on what it is that they attempting to manifest, and they're acknowledging the universe in their action, as above, so below. You know, but in the reverse, it's like this person just got to win. This person just got to, you know, make happen whatever they're trying to make happen at any cost. If it hurts somebody, if, you know, if they got to do dark magic, you know, whatever they got to do, they don't care. You know, Magician in reverse is not the business. You know what I'm saying? Magician in reverse speaks of things that just ain't cool. You know, I'm gonna just leave it at that. But this situation here, it looks like it's not favorable for this Knight of Cups here. You know, that's just what it is. That's just how it can play it out. I would say that they probably took too long, or they didn't pay attention to what they had. You know, because you got the cup with the cloud in hand, right? Same with the pentacle. So somebody wasn't paying attention to what was gifted to them, and they chose some other stuff, you know. And because they chose something else, they done lost out on it. That's what it looked like. They done lost out. So, you know, it's a lot of great lessons to learn from things like that, you know, as we move forward in life. You know, you can't get back time. You know, if you had a certain amount of time to come through or do whatever it was that was connected to the situation, and you let time run out, then the universe is calling justice. So ain't no sense in whining and, you know, pissing and moaning about it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Might have had something to do with secrets coming out. It got the spot blowed up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's where we at with it, Earth signs. That's where we at. That's what we got. And I'm gonna keep it rolling. So next we're gonna do the water signs. We're gonna do the water signs next. See what come out for y'all, see what's going on. I would say that the earth sign reading and the air sign reading are pretty similar. You could be dealing with an earth sign, or, you know, or air sign, either way. Or you could be the cross watcher, you know what I'm saying? The person that's dealing with the person that this activity in both readings is describing, right? Or you could just know about a situation in your circle, you know, in your particular dynamic of friends and family and associates that you know this situation is playing out in. There's a number of ways that this can go. So I always say, don't take nothing that ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Because if it ain't for you, it just simply ain't for you. You can't make it fit, you know? It's called resonate. If it don't resonate, let it escape, straight up. Keep it moving. You may also want to check your particular elemental sign, your particular sun sign, as to, you know, maybe more insight, you know, more in-depthness to your particular situation and circumstance, right? You know, just say you're a Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? You might want to just check out the Scorpio reading. Or say you got Cancer in your moon. You may want to check out the Cancer side of it, you know? Or if you, like I said, if you're a Scorpio, it'll even play out to where sometimes it could be the opposite sign, which would be Taurus. And though you're not a Taurus, it still may resonate, you know what I'm saying? So check it and see how it plays out for you. Because it's a number of ways that it can play out. So, water signs, we're finna get busy. I just saw the Queen of Cups wanted to pop out too. She sure wanted to pop out. I'm gonna leave that just like that, since that's how it fell. Leave the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, just like that. All right, so let's see what we do, water signs. See what we getting up out of here. King of Swords. And the Devil. Damn. Oh well. Let me take that one too. Oh shit. Look at that. I'm gonna leave that just like that since it failed. Three of Wands again. Got the Lovers again in reverse. Check that out. The Two of Pentacles this time. And what we got on the bottom? We got the Queen of Wands. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got here. People texting me and stuff, man. I'm busy. All right, so right off the top, let's deal with the majors. We got the Lovers again in this reading. We got the Empress, we got the Devil, the Diablo. So we got the Lovers, which is Gemini. We got the Empress. She would be Libra. Also Taurus too. You know, she could be Taurus too. Yeah, that's Venus energy though. Well, yeah, I would just say it could be though. You know, it's Earth, so she could come up as Libra or Taurus, but more associated with Venus. All right, so we got the Devil, which is Capricorn. You know, that's Earth energy as well. And then we got right off the top, we got the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles typically is a businessman, businesswoman, you know, because there's no gender in tarot. You know, somebody that's known in the community for taking care of business, known for taking care of the home front. They kind of like things the way they like things. You know, the King of Pentacles can be he could be a bit stubborn. You know, he's usually a little stubborn. Can be, you know. Only simply because, you know, they used to having things their way. You know, they holding the bag, so what you gonna tell them? You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, though, you know, hopefully you ain't dealing with nobody like that, though. But you know, the King of Pentacles is overall, you know, in his highest vibration, is a pretty decent guy. You know, he's a good guy. But if you get into the aspect of them being on a slightly lower vibration, they can be a bit tyrannical, stubborn, you know, even like a bully to some degree, you know, on the lower end of the vibration scale, you know. But you know, they want things their way, you know, pretty much. They want things their way. And that's just how it is, you know. So this King of Pentacles, though, being clarified by the Three of Wands and in reverse, it's like they've been invested in a lot of things. And the sad part about it is it ain't coming to fruition. You know, what they've been putting in, what they've been putting work in on, ain't coming through. You know, because upright, you know, this is standing on a bit of higher ground. If you can actually see the card, you know, standing a bit on higher ground, overlooking at what's coming. And if you look off in the distance, you know, you can see things out there in the distance coming in. So because of the fact that the card is in reverse, you know, they're not real happy. They're not real sure about what's going on because ain't nothing going on. You know, they stuff is whatever they was working on is stagnant, is immobilized. You know, it's not moving forward, you know. So being a King of Pentacles, you know, you want things to move, you want things to shake, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't what's happening. This could be, you know, romantic, this could be business-wise, this could be in the workplace, you know. We got the Seven of Pentacles next, and the Seven of Pentacles deals with, you know, the ideology of sowing seeds, you know, planting, you know, working at something to get it right, you know, to bring it to fruition to where, you know, what once was sown becomes tangible, you know, where you can touch it, where you can, you know, monetize it, you know, where you can produce something from it, right? So, Seven of Pentacles here, you know, you got pentacles on the vine. And as you can see, you know, this individual here, he looks worried, you know, he looks worried. He got all his pentacles in the bush and he got this one that's on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a bit from the bush. It's a bit far from the bush of him. So he might be a little concerned about, you know, his true harvest coming in. His true harvest, though, being clarified by the Lovers, could be speaking of something that they done chose for themselves, like a new type of career, a new type of position in the workplace. Could even be money that they've sold into, I would even say a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like money don't get spent in relationships, you know, let's be real here. You know, there are no cups out here, but, you know, ain't no cups in this reading, but this could still very well have something to do with a particular relationship, you know what I'm saying? Something that, or it could just be simply representing what somebody invested into a relationship, if it is a relationship, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that the Lovers is in reverse is not favorable to this individual, whether it be male or female. It ain't favorable because it's in the reverse, obviously, right? And moving on with it, you know, we got the King of Swords next. So this leads me to believe that this individual is being logical now, definitely being logical, because we got, let's see, the King of Swords deals with Aquarius and Capricorn, and then we got the King of Pentacles that deals with, did I say Aries and Capricorn? I meant Aquarius and Capricorn if I did. But we also got that King of Pentacles dealing with Taurus and Aries. So we got that Earth element in the King of Pentacles. We got that Earth element here too, as well as air. So this person might be being logical now, you know, or this is the individual on the opposite end, and the seeds that were sown into this thing that ain't take place, you know, in this lover situation or job situation or business situation or whatever this individual chose, the way it's playing out is somebody being real logical and real tactful, you know, from the mind space of pinpointing exactly what's going on and being logical, you know, head over heart. So they're not tripping about no love situation. You know, they want the truth and they got clarity. You know, they holding the sword of truth in their hand. And it's like they done came up with this Two of Pentacles situation, you know, clarifying the King of Pentacles. I mean, the King of Swords, my bad. So now they got this clarity, you know. So somebody probably was jealous. Somebody had maybe too much going on, you know, overly committed, you know what I'm saying? trying to do too much, maybe being extra, you know, in what they was working on, what they was doing, and might have caught up to them. You know what I'm saying? Might have caught up to them, you know, because you can only juggle something for so long, and whether this represent two people, whether this represents school and work, home and business, you know, relationship and business, or whatever these two pentacles is representing, you can only go back and forth so long and juggle at the same time, you know, before you mess around and miss a step and drop both coins or end up with just one of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of activity that, you know, eventually will wear you out. So it's like now, this person might be like really pissed, you know, they could be really pissed off, or what could have caused all this mess, all this drama, you know, what could have caused this drama is the fact that somebody might have been toxic as hell, you know, somebody could have been toxic as hell, you know, very involved in addictive things, you know, whether it's sex, drugs, you know, promiscuity, you know, just overall extreme indulgence. You know, that's what the devil represents, you know. But, and uh, I would say that could be the situation, but I want to say this about the devil card, because the devil card get a bad rap a lot of times. And sometimes it can just simply speak of being hardworking and really going for your gusto, you know, really going for the gusto as far as performing a specific thing, being like really focused on a specific thing, accomplishing goals, you know, like the sign of Capricorn. You know, Capricorns is pretty grounded individuals. They about their money, they about their, you know, nice things, you know, they about, you know, hard work, you know, they real grounded. So from that perspective, from that aspect, the devil card can represent that too. It don't necessarily have to be addiction and, you know, wild sex and, you know, crazy sex and drinking and, you know, drugs. And, you know, it don't necessarily have to be. Usually, most of the time it is, but, you know, I'm just saying that for the record. You know? But with this situation here, I would say this could be a 50-50, you know. This could be, and I'm gonna break it down. This could be somebody that is hardworking and to put the work in, you know, working on their own thing, something that they've been really committed to, you know, and that's where they at. You know, they really committed to what they're doing, and then clarifying it is the Empress. You know, who more hardworking than the Empress? I could see how the devil could be clarified by the Empress based on simply that aspect. Okay. Because if she came out in reverse, I would say something else. But she come out in the upright, clarifying the devil. So maybe whoever this Empress is really been burning the midnight oil and you know, really been burning the midnight oil and really, you know, working hard at what it is that they see as important to them. You know what I'm saying? So that could very well be too. Don't necessarily have to be nothing evil or, you know, sinister, you know, don't necessarily have to be, right? So back to the King of Swords and these Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles and this Seven of Pentacles and all this with the Lovers, okay? The other version of this here could be that somebody was toxic as hell, because we got, you know, two versions. I mean, the devil is, you know, you look at that, they similar, you know what I'm saying? But we got one in reverse, and this could have been somebody that was involved with somebody else, you know. This could be a representation of somebody that chopped out this type of drama because they found out somebody was juggling, and you know the person that was juggling was toxic as hell. You know, could be that it was with this Queen of Wands here. You know, because the Queen of Wands, especially with the devil being present, this Queen of Wands could be you know, highly involved too. You know, we got the King of Pentacles over here and the Queen of Wands. So this could have been a couple. You know, they not suit wise. You know, they not a couple, but they do pair up. You know, they are a pair. It's a king and a queen. You know, may not be of the same suit, but definitely you know, a pair. So this Queen of Wands though, with this devil energy present, could have been real toxic. You know, could have been the one that's may have been, you know, clowning and doing all the extra curricular activity, you know, as it relates to having more than one partner. You know what I'm saying? They could have been in this energy clowning, doing their thing, then hindered a lot of progress, you know, probably kept this individual from getting with the real deal. That's very possible too, you know. So it's a number of ways that this could play out. And it ain't gonna resonate with everybody. So you pick, you know, pick one that fit for you, that work for you, you know. It ain't for me to tell you your business, you know. I'm just reading the energy off the cards, you know, off the situation. So you know, it's kind of how it looks, it's kind of how it is, you know. Somebody was you know, they done sold into whatever it was they were sewing into. It didn't come out to be too good. It probably was toxic, you know, and they just sold quite a bit into it and didn't get the favorable outcome. Might have found out this person wasn't even for them. You know what I'm saying? Might have found out this person was a fake. They might have been presenting themselves to be a high level soulmate or a high level, you know, trying to be in a high level relationship. And it just turned out to be a damn flop, you know, because this individual actually didn't have those qualities. You know, maybe they was pretending to be the Empress when they was really the damn devil. You know what I'm saying? They could play that way too. You know, they could have been fronting and faking like they had all those, you know, they possessed all those qualities that the Empress possessed, you know, because she is, you know, she's the epitome of, you know, love and hard work and all that. You know, she represents all the queens wrapped into one, you know. So maybe somebody settled for something lesser than the Empress, you know, could be too. So y'all let me know how this play out. You know, I always say the Empress, you know, she badass. You know, she didn't get here sitting in her garden, you know, just being pretty, you know, wearing a zodiac crown with her, you know, with her golden scepter in her hand, just chilling, you know. Typically she's pregnant too, but she, you know, and if you're not pregnant, you know, this could be saying something about you becoming pregnant, or you could be pregnant with some ideas. You could be pregnant with some type of, you know, new moves you finna make. You know what I'm saying? But the Empress, you know, she's for real. You know, she's a one of a kind, and there's no duplicates. You know, to the Empress, there ain't no duplicates. You know, I always say, you know, she can make diamonds out of dirt. You know what I'm saying? So she's real resourceful and real loving and very kind. And you know, she done been through some things, so you're not finna play her either. You know, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Water signs. I'm gonna wrap this up, and y'all take this for, you know, take it how it fit. If it resonate, if it don't, then it wasn't even your story. You know, it ain't even your situation. So we're gonna move on to the fire signs and see what it do, what it do, what it do. For the fire signs right now. All right. So if you've enjoyed these past 3 readings, you know, if you find any type of similarity in your situation, that's cool. I would appreciate a like, you know. If you feel like you want to comment about it, you know, feel free to do so. And yeah, I always enjoy having y'all. You know, I try to do the live on the weekend, but like I was telling you in the beginning of the year, I'm making some changes, adding some different things. So keep your eyes open, check the description box, you know. Also, if you want to book a reading, all that information is in the description box as well. If you want to leave a tip, donation or something, that'd be greatly appreciated. I use the donations and everything for studio grade equipment because, you know, aside from just doing the tarot reading, I work on music and, you know, things of that nature too. So multiple things in the video and audio world. So just to let you know. All right. So this is going to be for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Gonna get it in and see what's what. Give it one more shuffle. And get on at it, y'all. See what you do. See what's up. Look at that, man. That's crazy. Same way. Wow. It is what it is, though. I know I can shuffle the cards and everything, so. Ten of Pentacles wants to jump out. I guess this energy is just heavy like that, you know? It just simply is what it is. You know, ain't nothing you can do about the energy. Now we got a mate. Now we got some mates out here. Straight up here. Okay. Clarifying that King of Pentacles. I guess this one would be first. Well, this one would be first. Got the Page of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Swords. Clarifying the Two of Wands, we got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Wands. All right, so we have one major this time. Let me check this too, see what y'all on. What's up, London? What's happening? You still in the house? Glad to have y'all in the house. Man, what's that ZA? What is that? ZA, is that New Zealand? Y'all let me know what that is. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep it rocking. So we got, let's see, got the King of Pentacles out here again. And we on the fire signs right now, doing fire, element of fire, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, okay? So we got the King of Pentacles on, you know, in a lateral position. So this individual ain't being a true King of Pentacles, first and foremost. You know, the fact that he's lateral, he or she is lateral, then they're not living up to their greatest potential. They're not doing the best that they could do, okay? Typically, the King of Pentacles is an upright individual who's, you know, family oriented, married, you know, strict about their money, strict about their business, can be a bit stubborn, you know, but overall, a pretty solid person, you know, when it comes to taking care of business and family, you know. But sideways though, lateral, they not cutting the mustard, real talk. They just not doing it. And not only are they not cutting the mustard, not only are they not living up to their, you know, greatest expectations of their own self, you know, they not doing what they should do. You know, it's like they know what to do, but they not doing it, you know. And to know better is to do better. And this ain't doing better. This is standing around, you know, like this card depicts, you know, they posted up in the reverse, you know, highly enlightened. You can see the illumination around their head. They know what they're supposed to do. They know what they should be doing, but they're just not doing it. They're taking their time, you know. The fact that we got the Eight of Swords up here, they could be playing victim. They could be playing scared. They could be playing confused, right? They could be acting like they don't know what to do. But this could be a throw off move. This could just be them capping. You know what I'm saying? The Eight of Swords is dealing with, somebody being stuck in their mind, you know, or this could be somebody that feels as though feels as though they're in bondage to a particular situation or circumstance, or they could actually be incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? That's another and hopefully they're not, hopefully this situation ain't involving that. But if it is, I mean, you know, get your butt up out of there, but yeah, this person plays like they stuck, they act like the situation is bigger than they can handle. And, if you look closely, where they're standing, it's space for them to walk out of this mess. They don't have to stay here. They kind of like playing victim, like, just wanting to be stuck, appearing to be stuck, but they're really not. They can actually make a move. They can actually choose to do something. If they would make that move, they would find out that they're not as stuck as they think they are. They just blindfolded, and the how they bound and tied in, that don't even look too strong. You know what I'm saying? So, though it's a female depicted in the card, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to just wiggle yourself up out of there, But I'm not in the situation, and sometimes from the outside, things can be a little bit more difficult than they appear. So, clarifying the Eight of Swords, we got the Page of Cups in the reverse, right? So in the upright, the Page of Cups is a individual, youthful, happy, and they don't necessarily have to be youthful, like young, as immaturity, but they could be an older person that has a young demeanor or a young, young spirit. You know what I'm saying? And they coming in with some type of a gesture. Could be somebody that's could be somebody dealing with somebody that's maybe pregnant. That could be an issue too. That could be something going on. They know somebody that's pregnant. This could be about somebody worrying about somebody that they got pregnant, or somebody that, that they know that they got somebody else pregnant, especially if it's a romantic situation. But in the reverse, uh, maybe it ain't their baby, maybe this individual coming in with this little offer here, this little bit of a peon type offer. Now I ain't gonna diss the page like that. Everybody got to start somewhere. So yeah, but yeah, the page in reverse though. This dude here, male or female, ain't too cool. They out to get something. They out to take something. They're out to uh, like bring confusion and disarray, to your thing. If you sitting peaceful, chilling, a Page of Cups in reverse, they not happy about your peace. They not happy about what they see you, being happy about. So they come in to give you bad news and, even gossip to you or gossip about you to other people and stuff like that. The shit starter, somebody that want to keep up a bunch of mess, So I always say though, if somebody, you catch somebody stirring the pot, they should lick the spoon straight up. They need to taste it. So that's just my 2 cents. But next we got the Queen of Pentacles up here, the counterpart to the King of Pentacles. Now this could be a male or female, just like the King of Pentacles. Pentacles could be a male or female. It's energy, right? So the Queen of Pentacles is the counterpart, as we know, to the King of Pentacles. She's definitely about taking care of business. She's exclusively about her home life and her money. You see, she holding her pentacle. You know what I'm saying, with both hands. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. He has his hand on, the scepter and the coin. So the Queen of Pentacles is very diligent in her finances. She keep all the bills paid. She makes sure things are, whatever's due, whatever's coming in, it gets handled. She makes sure the house is still, in a good state. She can take care of all the business endeavors throughout the day and still have dinner on the stove and you know, all the kids fed and bathed and everything. You know, she just, you know, she Wonder Woman. She's a one of a kind, real talk. But clarifying her though, we got the Knight of Swords. So maybe it's her coming in to this this King of Pentacles, you know, about some of his activity. You know, this could be some type of legal situation too. Could be, you know, where somebody might be getting papers or going to court or being served or something like that. It could be that situation as well. But it also could be this representation of the Queen of Pentacles coming at this King of Pentacles, chopping them the hell up, you know, for something that they didn't found out, you know, delivering a message. You know, this message could pertain to something that's not real cool. You know, this message could pertain to something that this Queen of Pentacles then found out, and this is affecting things on a pretty heavy duty level, because, and I say that because we got the Four of Pentacles on the Four of Wands, my bad, the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, you know, the overall energy of the read, and this got to do with a happy house and stability, you know, celebration, you know, your household being upright, and you know, the 1111 card, you know what I'm saying? Something significant going on between you and somebody else. And that's what this could be about. That's what this is about, you know, with that card on the bottom of the deck like that. But I would also say too that this Queen of Pentacles might be to find out about something that this King of Pentacles is attempting to do or wanting to do, because we got the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands here, and the Two of Wands is about, you know, a choice. You know, the Two of Wands is about new endeavors, you know, taking the world, you know, taking the world in and as your oyster, you know, and looking out to see what you're gonna conquer next, see what direction you're gonna go in, you know, because this is the young emperor here, you know. This before he became the emperor, you know, this was while he was still on conquest, conquering other lands, you know, going to foreign places and establishing himself, you know. If you look closely though, he has his hand on one wand, the other one is to his back. So I would say that this Queen of Pentacles might be this wand that's behind his back. This might be the one he ain't thinking about, and he got his mind focused on something else, somewhere else, and he about to make a move and stab out. That's what it looked like to me. And that's why this Queen of Pentacles is, you know, coming in at this page, furious, you know, ready to chop him the hell up, because he didn't found out something. This Knight of Swords done found out something that ain't too cool. This might be some type of plot or plan, you know, that the King of Pentacles has, you know, because right here, he might have been plotting and planning all along, pretending to be stuck, pretending to be bound, you know, in this situation. And what's really going on is he might have been plotting and planning to make a move and offer something to somebody else, trying to be, you know, secret and hush hush about it, right? Not wanting it to be known, trying to keep it a secret, trying not to let the truth be exposed, because either they trying to establish something like this with somebody else, you know, or they trying to get away from this, you know, either or. I would say they're trying to reestablish this with somebody, just simply, I mean, this is the bottom card. This actually feeds the energy for the reading. But then under here, you got the Page of Wands, you know, that's something new. And you got the Two of Cups, you know, so that kind of, you know, from a back end part of it, from behind the scenes, that kind of helped tell the story even more and more detailed. So yeah, I would say this Queen of Pentacles is highly pissed to the highest. She done found out some information about this Page of Cups. You know, this King of Pentacles offering something to somebody, pretending to be, you know, stuck in a situation, and all along they got a whole nother plan going on, and that's where they at, you know. They got a whole nother plan going on, and they don't want it to be known. So they ready to make a move, and they want to keep it a secret. They don't want everybody to know what's happening, because they want stability, probably with somebody else, you know, or by themselves, either way. You know, they may just want to try a new thing and be stable on their own. You know what I'm saying? Could very well be. Work-wise, it could be a situation with a job, you know, where you found out something about your particular job or coworkers or something, right? And you choosing to, you know, find better employment, you know, where you ain't got to deal with being accused and, you know, stuff like that, you know. You probably could have even been thinking about it for a while, feeling like you've been stuck in this job for a certain amount of time, you know, could be that way too. And get your money in where you really want it to be, being lateral like this. You know, you'd rather be like this here, but the job you at or the situation you're dealing with at your particular business or, you know, workplace establishment, it ain't going the way you want it to go. So it's time to stab out. You know, it's time to make a move and, you know, get to the place where you're stable and happy. You know, even if you got to start over, you know, that's where you at. So fire signs, that's what I got. And I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hope y'all all enjoyed it and got something up out of it. If you like the reading, you know, like what you got, you know, if it resonated with you, give me a like, you know, actually comment. If you have never, you know, visited the channel before, I welcome you at this time. Glad to have you here and all that. You know, glad you sat in. Also, to check the description box to get your placements from the two different astrology websites. You know, you can pull up your Vedic chart, you can pull up your Western chart, and you know, get real particular and in depth about all your placements and where they fall. You know, where they lay at. And also, too, if you want to give a donation or you know, a tip, those links are there: PayPal, Cash App, or whatever. If you want to book a reading, that information is in the description box. And I want to thank everybody for coming out. Those of you here in the States, all the family, you know, in the other locations. What was it? London, UK, and man, what was it? New Zealand. New Zealand was Zaire. I'm not even sure what the ZA abbreviation is, but nevertheless, glad to have you here. You know, tune in again. You know, subscribe to the channel and you know, get regular readings in your sun sign. You know, weekly and the other different things I'm doing. You know, it's still the year's still kind of fresh. I mean, we into it already, but I got some other stuff happening that I'm going to be doing on different platforms. So I'm going to be doing some other readings on IG. So I'll leave my IG in the description box as well. I'll start doing like 3-card readings, you know, pick a pile, stuff like that. Somebody had emailed me and asked would I do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a couple of other special readings, and I won't be able to show those readings though. I mean, not the card setup. I won't be able to show them to you because they real they different, you know, and it's the kind of information that you can't really share publicly, but nevertheless, you know, they come out pretty good though, you know, it's pretty accurate. So, but I'll probably do that on IG as well. So be looking out for that, and peace, love, and light to y'all. Take care of your people, take care of yourselves, and I'll be glad to hook up with y'all again at another time, all right? Stay up now. Love you.